Hello, vinyl community. It's Matt here again, and the 50% off Barnes& Noble sale has made a comeback, or at least it did. I think it just finished recently, but I did pick up a few albums when the sale was still going on, so we'll dive into those in just a second. But yeah, I have to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with the sale. Previous years, I remember I got stuff by like Roger Waters and Madonna, and it just seemed like they had a great selection. This year, not so much. It was really sort of watered down and a little bit disappointing. But I still found a few things. So let's dive in here. We've got Metavolution by Rodrigo Gabriela, and they're a duo who they did date at one point, I believe, but not anymore. But yeah, it's all instrumental guitar, sort of like flamenco, and it's really good. I have to say, it sounds fantastic on vinyl. It really does. And most of this stuff's instrumental. I think this entire album's instrumental. I think so. Some of the earlier albums, they do occasionally have like a guest vocalist on a few songs, but most of their stuff is instrumental. And yeah, this is just great stuff. It really is. And the reason I got it, other than the fact that it had 50% off, was that for my Instagram, what I had been doing was animating album covers. I haven't been doing that so much lately. It's a lot of work, and honestly, it seemed like I just wasn't getting the views and the likes that I had been before. It sort of had, tapered off a lot, and so I thought, well, let's just start posting some photos of stuff I'm listening to, which seems to be doing better. So I'll stick with that for now. I'm still going to occasionally do the animated stuff, but anyway, I mentioned that because these guys actually won a Grammy for this album, and when they made their Instagram post to announce their Grammy nomination, they actually did so sharing the animated album cover that I've made. So that was kind of cool, and just gives me more of a personal connection to the album. So that's kind of why I bought it. But like I said, this sounds incredible on vinyl. I was kind of blown away by it, particularly side two. I was familiar with the album before, but at least somewhat. Especially the song "Electric Soul" is the back of it. But yeah, they do a version of Echoes, Pink Floyd's Echoes, on here, which is it was kind of astounding actually. So let me show you it's on what they call galaxy colored vinyl, which at a glance it just looks like it's black. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but let's see if I can kind of hold it up to the light. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Sort of see it's got this blue nebula thing going on. There's a lot of reflection, sorry, but anyways, so that, I don't really care too much whether a vinyl is colored or whether it's got a splatter or a swirl or something. It doesn't really do anything for me, but it's still kind of cool to have. So just want you guys to see that. So yeah, this sounds amazing on vinyl, and particularly for the primer with the discount, it was $13. So why not, right? So that's the first one. If I can get it back in the, here we go, in the sleeve. Next up was a blind buy, really, sort of. And I kind of regretted it. I almost brought it back, and I didn't. Anyway, I had never even seen this before. And that's Paul Simon, Graceland, the remixes. Now, after I bought it, I read the reviews, and this got trashed. It really did. This it's averaging like 1.5 out of 5 or something. It's really not good. But it was $13 with the discount, and I just thought, the $13, am I really going to drive it all the way back to Barnes & Noble? I mean, so I opened it, and I've had to listen to it, and I think it helps if you try not to relate it too much to Graceland, because a lot of the songs really sound nothing like the originals. When I say these are remixed, these are, well, it says reimagined. They're not remixed, they're reimagined. They're just like a modern sort of club, almost dubstep in places. It's I mean, I'll read off a list of some of the acts that were involved in these mixes, like Groove Armada, Thievery Corporation, excuse me, Paul Oakenfold. At least those are a few that I've heard of. So they're all just mixes, and if you don't try to think of it as being a Graceland album, it helps because some of them are okay to put on in the background. I think there's a fair chance that in the long run I won't keep this because it is odd. Like I really thought that we would get, what they should have done is more like just sort of dance mixes of the songs, but it's way beyond that. Some of the songs aren't even recognizable. It's crazy. Like they'll put in like a little clip of one line of the song and just repeat it over and over again. And sometimes even that is kind of distorted, or they've done tricks with it, you know, with the computer. So I wasn't too impressed with it. It was only $13, so I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. But yeah, so I would say if you've seen this and you're thinking about getting it, I would hold off. I would at least listen to it online first and just know what you're getting into, because I didn't. I just thought, oh, that looks kind of interesting. I'll grab that, you know, Graceland. Who doesn't love Graceland, right? Well, I don't know if these guys did, because I can't believe that. I don't know how much say Paul Simon had in this being released, but if he had any say at all, he should have pulled the plug on it, because it has nothing to do with Graceland. It's just, okay, the name is on here, but like I said, a lot of the songs are unrecognizable from the originals. So anyway, that was a bit disappointing, but and then finally I picked up Hope by the Strumbellas. This is a partial blind buy. I'd heard of them, and I think I'd heard one or two songs off the album. I recognize the album cover. I think they're a Canadian band. Is that right? Does it say? It's got a .ca web address on here, so I guess they are Canadian. And it's just kind of like modern alternative pop rock, I would say. It's good stuff, actually. Especially, now this was only $10. It was $20 originally. Obviously, with a 50% discount, it was $10. So this one I will keep, and I really love the artwork too. It's really cool. And I think it's just on regular black vinyl. I don't remember, to be honest. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's on blue vinyl. So that's kind of cool. Again, I don't put too much stock in the color of the record. The color of an album would be the last thing on my list that would be a determining factor as to whether I buy a record or not. But hey, it came on blue vinyl. It's kind of cool. I don't think it says anywhere. Oh, you know what? It probably does. I've just noticed this 50% off sticker is sitting on top of a blue sticker underneath there. I'm sure that says something about blue vinyl, but yeah, this is good stuff. This came out in 2016, so it's a few years old now. And if you like kind of modern pop rock but with an alternative twist, I definitely recommend it. It's a very pleasant listen, I'd put it that way. It's definitely a lot better than the Paul Simon nonsense. All right, that's it. It's a real quick video. I don't know if anyone else bought any records at the Barnes & Noble sale. I haven't seen any videos about it, but I have to admit I haven't been really looking either. So I don't know. I just remember last time in the previous sale, I saw several people put out videos about it and the records that they found. But anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you as always for watching. Always appreciate everyone who comments and everyone who subscribes. And until next time, bye bye.